Namaste, welcome to Geeta's Kitchen. Today for our weekend meal, we are going to have a South Indian Telugu style of a meal. Come, let's see how to make. First we'll make the sweet dish, which is potato poli. So for that I am taking half a cup of plain flour or maida and half a cup of wheat flour. Add a pinch of turmeric powder, just a large pinch of salt to taste. Now add water a little at a time and make it into a soft dough. Now I am just adding about 2 teaspoons of oil to this. Make it a soft dough like this. This is the outer covering. Now we will cover it and allow to rest for at least half an hour. For the puran or stuffing, I have boiled the potatoes in my pressure cooker. So we will just take it out and allow it to cool a bit. Then we can peel and mash it. We have peeled the boiled potatoes. Now mash it very well so that it is totally soft. There should be no lumps in it. Now in a pan, take about 2 teaspoons of ghee. This is half cup of fresh grated coconut, and also we will add this boiled and mashed potato to it, and also jaggery powder. If you don't have jaggery powder, you can use sugar or, and mix everything well together. Keep the flame on sim. On a low flame, mix all the ingredients, that is the mashed potato, coconut grating and the jaggery powder together. Mix everything together till all the moisture dries up and it comes together as one mass. See, when you wet your fingers and touch it, it should not stick and it should leave the sides and come like this. So just if you cook it for 3 or 4 minutes, that is enough, and your puran or stuffing will be ready. See, it has all come together. Now I will switch it off. Finally, I am adding a little bit of cardamom powder for flavor. Mix it well and transfer it to another plate or container to cool down. Allow it to cool completely, then we can make the polis. I have just portioned out this stuffing into balls like this, and this is the dough which we have made and kept ready earlier. Now just I have taken a butter paper here and greased it with a little ghee. Now just grease your palm with some ghee and take out a small portion of this outer covering. Gently press it out with your hand like this. Place a ball of this purnam or the potato stuffing inside it and bring up all the edges to cover the stuffing like this. See that it is completely covered. Dust it with flour and roll it into thin poli. See, it is puffing up nicely on one side. Now just allow it to cook on the other side too. Now add a few drops of ghee. Cook on both the sides and then we can remove it. It's done. Likewise, we can roll out the remaining polis too. Remember to keep them separately. Don't stack them one on top of another when hot. See, I have completed making all these potato polis or potato puran poli. I have just this much of this puran left. Perfectly soft and tasty potato puran polis are ready. But they should be consumed on the same day. You cannot keep it for the next day. So, if you want to store it for the next day, keep it in an airtight box in the fridge. Next, we will make the Gongura Pachadi. Gongura is this sorrel leaf. It has got a red stalk. We remove the leaves and the shape of the leaf you can see here. This is the Gongura leaf. So, we just pluck out the leaves like this and wash it thoroughly and keep. Now, I am just after washing and draining, I will chop it roughly. Now, heat 2 tablespoons of oil in a kadai. Here I have taken about 14 to 15 green chilies. First, we will fry them. Also add about 6 to 8 cloves of garlic. Now drain out the fried chilli and garlic into your blender jar. Now in the same kadai, add in this chopped and drained Gongura leaves. Saute them also. See, they will wilt very soon and it will reduce in volume. Now continue stir frying it till it is well cooked. For about 2 to 3 minutes, you continue cooking it like this. See, now the Gongura leaves are well cooked. Just take it out and allow it to come to room temperature. First, we will add some salt and grind the green chilli, garlic and salt. So, green chilli, garlic and salt have been ground well. The Gongura leaves have also come down to room temperature. It doesn't taste good if we grind this very fine. So, just pulse it for 10 seconds along with the other ingredients in your blender jar. So, I will add it here. Just with the pulse button, just 10 seconds you remove it and it will be fine. Here I have taken about 2 tablespoons of oil. We will do the tempering for the pachadi. Add some mustard seeds, some jeera, about 4 dry red chilies and some hing. Next add in this ground paste of the Gongura leaves, green chilies and all other ingredients. And just mix everything together. Just mix it all together over the stove for a minute or so and we can switch it off. Our tasty Gongura Pachadi is now ready. Next we will make tomato Pappu, which is a kind of dal. So here I have taken half cup of split yellow moong dal and half cup of tur dal. I will wash both together and bring it back. So in my pressure cooker, I am adding the washed dals. To this, I am adding water. Add it to the dal. Here I have 2 ripe red tomatoes chopped. A few green chilies also slit. 6 to 8 cloves of garlic. Add some turmeric powder and about 2 to 3 teaspoons of chili powder. Also I have taken a small piece of tamarind. We will soak it in water and keep it ready, and a small piece of ginger also you add to it. It starts coming to a boil. You cover it and we will cook it for 3 whistles. Now let us open the cooker and see. The dal has cooked very well. Now to this tamarind which we had soaked in water earlier, now we will squeeze it out and extract the juice and add to the dal. Now I am adding more water to adjust the consistency. We can add another 1.5 cups more, depending on what consistency you like your pappu to be. See, this is fine now. We will just bring it to a boil once again. Add some fresh coriander leaves and also a few curry leaves to this. Meanwhile, we will do a tempering for the dal. You can just take about 2 tablespoons of oil. Add some mustard seeds, some cumin seeds or jeera. Here I have roughly crushed about 3 to 4 pieces of garlic and 2 to 3 dry red chilies. See, our dal is again boiling well now. That is the tomato pappu. We can switch it off and now pour this tempering on top. So our absolutely delicious tomato pappu is ready to be served. Next we will make the gutti vankaya masala or the stuffed brinjal, a very popular recipe. First we will make the masala. Just take a small teaspoon of oil, add in about 2 tablespoons of groundnuts, roast the groundnuts a little bit. See, when the groundnuts are little bit roasted, now I am adding in 1 tablespoon of coriander or dhania seeds, 1 tablespoon of chana dal, 8 to 9 dry red chilies. Roast everything well till all the dals are also well roasted. I am also adding about half a tablespoon of this white til or sesame seeds. Roast everything on a low flame so that the masalas don't get burnt. Now here I have about 1/4 cup of grated coconut. If you have desiccated coconut also you can add, or copra. I have the fresh coconut today, so I am adding that. So roast this also along with these spices. Finally, I am adding just 3 cloves of garlic and 1 onion chopped. Now this garlic and onion is optional. If you want to omit that, you can. So there are different methods of making this particular recipe. Sometimes we make it without onion garlic too, but today I have just included it. Toss it around for just 2 or 3 minutes and we can switch it off. Now I will transfer all these spices into my blender jar. When cool, we will crush it all together into a thick paste. Before grinding, add some salt, a little bit of haldi powder and half a teaspoon of tamarind paste. If you don't have tamarind paste, you can soak a small piece of tamarind and add. See, our masala is ground and ready. We will keep it aside now. We have washed the brinjals well. Now just make a slit from the base like this. That is, slit it into 4 and check if the brinjal is good and clean. There are no insects or anything. And keep all the brinjals also ready like this. Now these brinjals are slit and ready. Now just stuff this masala well into the brinjals. So we will take about 2 tablespoons of oil. Keep the flame in sim And now place these stuffed brinjals carefully one by one into the oil. Just allow it to cook on a low flame initially like this for about 2 to 3 minutes. After a while, gently flip them over so that they get cooked on the other side too. Now cover it and continue cooking on a low flame. From time to time, every 3 or 4 minutes, just flip the brinjals around till they are well done. After about 5 or 6 minutes, see, open it and just toss everything around like this. It is not yet fully cooked, it is only half cooked now. Now at this stage, see this remaining masala which we have, we will not waste that. I am just adding about 1/4 cup of water to it. Mix it well and pour it into this. Cover it and continue cooking till done. Now let's check our brinjals once again. See, you can see the oil being given out at the side. Now we'll just check it. See, it is very well cooked. We'll switch it off. Our gutti vankaya or the stuffed brinjal masala is also ready. So our absolutely delicious gutti vankaya or stuffed brinjal masala is ready. Next, we will make the all-time favorite Mirchi Bajji. The rainy season has just begun and all of us love to enjoy this. For this, we take this Bajji Mirchi which is not spicy. Now, we will have to take each Mirchi and slit it like this. It is not spicy, so it is not really necessary to remove the seeds. But if you cannot, work with spice, you can just remove the seeds a little bit and keep it ready like this. Just make a slit. Here I have a teaspoon of tamarind paste. I am adding a little bit of salt to it, a few drops of water, and we will mix this well into a paste. Now take a little bit of this tamarind and salt mix and just apply it inside each bhaji. This will really enhance the taste of your mirchi bhajis. For the batter, I have taken 1 cup of besan or gram flour. I am just adding it to my sieve. 1/4 cup of rice flour. I am adding a pinch of soda to this. Now we will sieve everything together. Add some Hing powder to this. Add salt to taste. Just add a little bit of chili powder also. I am adding just about 1/4 teaspoon of this ajwain or carom seeds, also known as omam or ova, because it aids digestion of any deep fried food, especially when we use this gram flour or besan. First mix all the dry ingredients together, then add in water a little at a time and keep mixing it without any lumps. The batter should not be too thick or too thin. It should be slightly thicker than dosa batter. Just beat the batter very well. Heat some oil for deep frying. I am just taking about a tablespoon of oil and we'll add this hot oil to our ready batter and again mix it very well. Can you see the consistency of the batter? It should be a semi-thick batter. Now just I am taking out this batter into a tall glass so that it will be easier to dip the mirchi bajji and deep fry it. Heat the oil well, then reduce it to a medium flame. Now we will dip these bajjis completely in the batter like this. See, this is perfect now without any little tail on it. So likewise make all the remaining mirchi bajjis too. So our delicious Telugu style of weekend meal is today ready. Here we have our Gongura Pachadi. This is the stuffed vankaya or vankaya masala, stuffed brinjal. This is our tomato pappu. And here I have this potato sweet poli, mirchi bajji. And of course, apart from that, we have some ghee, the typical dal powder or papulu podi, pickle and some curd. Now we will serve out steaming hot rice. And some ghee on top. So you mix the Gongura Pachadi with the hot rice. Next course you mix the tomato pappu with the hot rice. I am adding some ghee on top of the sweet poli too. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to Geeta's Kitchen and we'll meet again with another interesting episode from Geeta's Kitchen. Thank you.